What a noble creature. No matter your skill level, there's an elegance to riding a horse. Horses have quite a unique and brutally honest way of teaching us about ourselves.
You can fool people sometimes, but you can't fool a horse. He knows immediately how much you know.
The fun I get out of riding a horse is the knowledge you can gain from them, and they're relaxing to be around. You can learn a lot from them.
Expert horsemanship is not required to experience the joys of riding, and you can enjoy the fun and joy of riding at Arbuckle Trail Rides anytime.
We do everything by reservation, and there'll be a guide and a set of horses waiting for them when they get here. We do our longer rides in the national park, Chickasaw National Recreation Area. We do our shorter rides right here on the ranch.
And on this beautiful day, we are riding on the Wolfe's ranch, which has a wonderfully varied and combined terrain of openness, trees, and ponds.
We do not take out large groups. Generally 6 to 8 is as big a group as we take. Sometimes we take out special large groups of church or school groups here on the ranch, and we'll take more than that. But for the most part, our regular trail rides, we take only like 6 to 8 people.
I don't get to go riding nearly as often as I'd like, but this I know, horseback riding is just naturally therapeutic.
Well, for one thing, you can actually see where you're going, and you can see the scenery and the pretty wildflowers. And it's just really neat to interact with an animal that's 6 to 10 times, or in the case of a child, maybe 15 or 20 times bigger than they are, and know that that animal is trained and you can interact with it and tell it where to go and what to do.
It's fun. You get to experience what it's like to move around on something bigger than you, kind of like a truck, but it moves a little slower.
I love riding, and my rules are simple. Step 1, mount the horse. Step 2, stay mounted, relax, and enjoy.
It's very beautiful. I feel like I've almost kind of been around it a long time, but I remember whenever I first came here, I was like, oh my goodness, it's so beautiful out here. That's what I really like, is the scenery.
Riding horses is relaxing.
We hear a lot of people say it's the best trail ride they've ever been on, and that they were matched to their horse really nice. We'll give people instruction while they're riding so that they learn how to be a better rider, not just a passenger. I guess they're doing it okay, because we get an awful lot of repeat customers. Lots of repeat people. We have an awful lot of riders that ride and they realize that there's so much more to it than they thought, and they'll come back for lessons to learn how to ride better.
As we rode along the landscape on the Wolfe's ranch, my horse named Spot knew I was an average rider. He knew I was enjoying the moment though, and every horse will know what kind of rider you are.
So they adjust to your knowledge level. And if they don't think you can ride, they're going to play it safe and stay right with that herd and say, no, I'm not going there. You don't know enough to get me to go there. And somebody else can get on that horse and he'll just go wherever they want him to go.
And you should go and saddle up for a ride at Arbuckle Trail Rides. Let the stresses of life fall away. Let your horse be your therapist. But I warn you, riding a horse can be addictive and soulful.
I can't remember if it was Teddy Roosevelt or I think it was Winston Churchill said the outside of a horse is good for the inside of a man. And it really is.